Look, the police must be taking this seriously, otherwise they wouldn't have notified the Coast Guards.
You'd never just leave the car with the keys in. They don't even know how long it's been there.
Well, he's hardly just parked up and gone for a walk, has he?
I don't care. Pat's right. He'd never just...
So where is he then? He's been missing for over 2 weeks. Might as well just admit it.
Right. Here's for some breakfast. Babe, will you put the kettle on while I take a shower?
I'll just go be back if you like. Abby, what are you doing with that?
I found it upstairs. It's the fact that Mum liked from the magazine.
Yeah, which is why I got it for her birthday. Don't say a word.
Come on, get a move on. I've got other things I could be doing with my day, you know.
The pubs aren't open this early, are they?
Yeah, we should be ashamed of yourself. A lot of your age needing chaperoning around.
Well, I can get to school on my own.
Yeah, but you can't be trusted to stay there, though. Yeah, at this rate, the only qualification you're going to get is an ASBO.
So what are you going to do about it? I'm going to sit next to me in class, make sure I'm paying attention. You couldn't care less if I go to school or not. You're only doing all this for Yolande. She whistles and you jump.
Hey. Now listen, everybody's got the breaking point, son, including Yolande, so I don't want you pushing any more of her buttons, you understand? Yeah, I had things really cosy for myself here before you turned up.
You think I like living in some old people's home? This is just temporary, right? I'll be out your way soon enough.
Fine by me. Come on.
We had a good night, didn't we?
Yeah. Amazing what a bit of counselling can do.
I'm sorry.
What, for tricking me into it?
No. Not trusting you. But I meant what I said, Max. You know, I want this marriage to work.
Yeah, so do I.
Do you fancy meeting up for lunch? Oh, no, don't worry. No, if you haven't got time.
I'll make time.
Come on, you're going to eat that? You're going to just push it round the plate?
I'm not hungry.
Right, we'll go and get ready for school. You're going to be late.
I'm not going.
Livy.
I want to be here in case the police get in touch.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do? Look, you're better off at school, so just do what Mum says.
Why'd you have to talk to her like that?
I'm sorry?
Well, you always treat her like she's some stupid kid.
Squiggle's my sister.
No, it's Libby now, not Squiggle.
Just drop it, will you, Carly?
Since when did you show anyone any respect, least of all family?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just leave it, Chelsea.
You know, one day, that mouth of yours is going to get you into a whole lot of trouble.
What, with you? I'd like to see it.
I said, leave it.
She started it. You're always going around blaming other people. Yesterday it was Dino, today it's me. Nothing is ever your fault, is it?
So this is all down to me, is it?
Oh, no one said that.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to, because I know what you're thinking. But first him, now you.
Maybe it's Dad we're thinking about, not you.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I pushed him to it, is that it? I mean, I was the last one to see him, wasn't I? Why didn't he come straight out and say it?
No one's fault. We don't know where Kevin is, but if he was here right now, he'd be banging heads together. I know that much. So what we're going to do what he'd want us to do. We're going to stick together. We're going to carry on as normal until he walks through that door.
Here you go. Milk, no sugar.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll be taking Mum to the airport soon, so you'll get a bit of peace there. And Tanya's collecting Ben from school, so he won't be back till later.
You're not going to be around?
Well, I've got a bit of business to sort out. I'll be back later on.
Why don't I cook us dinner later? Just the three of us might be nice.
Well, what about your work?
Well, I've got until 4 to finish this contract, and then all yours.
Sounds good.
We've got a problem. I've lost one of these and it might be in your car.
Yeah, it was.
Tanya.
Oh, shit. emergency. But, I had to get rid of it.
What? I don't like these earrings.
I know. Shh, shh, shh. Listen, I'll make it up to you, all right?
You bet you will. Call me.
Sent you a postcard, did he? Oh, someone said you did from your dad. There you all were worrying about him and all the time he's sunning himself in Italy. Expect Denise will give him what for when he comes back.
Yeah, why don't you save this stupid chap for the salon?
Uh-oh, someone's going to be late for school.
I don't care.
Baby?
I'm just so worried. I want to know what's going on.
Hey, come. Come inside and tell me what's wrong, okay? Parcel for Mr. Wicks.
Yeah, hi, it's Denise Fox from Alford. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling too well. I was just wondering, could you send down some cover for today?
Mission accomplished.
You got him off to school okay then?
Yeah, took him right to the school gates myself. I don't think we'll have any more trouble from him.
I'm impressed.
Well, I know he's been a bit of an handful, but I think I've got control of him now. See, kids do need somebody to look up to, so I'll be keeping an eye on him.
And it'll be easier once he's right under your nose in Walford.
Huh?
Oh, I got the number for you to call about enrolling him in Walford High School.
So, you put in something in his cornflakes? Out for dinner last night, lunch today. You're hardly behaving like an old married couple.
Are you? Less of the old. Just trying to spend as much time together as possible.
Oh, good for you.
Hello, you're a bit early, aren't you?
Sorry, Di, I'm running late, actually. Someone's come up with a client. I've got to head into town.
Oh, well, you can't do lunch?
Not today, baby. I've got to go to Kensington. I'm about to get caught up in the traffic, you know.
Yeah, another time then, eh?
You don't mind?
No, of course not, of course not. Get yourself off before you're too late.
Sorry.
It's a shame. He is such a bad liar.
What?
I know exactly why he's going uptown. There's a little jeweller's off Kensington High Street and I love it. He always goes there when he runs out of ideas.
Ideas for what?
It's my birthday next week.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I talked to Libby this morning. She told me about Kevin, the police find in the car.
She shouldn't have done that.
I know what you're going through, you know. When Paul went missing, I know it's been a few years now, but in some ways it feels like yesterday. You know, days, weeks spent staring at the phone, willing it to ring. His things everywhere and him nowhere. You know, sometimes I'd lie down in that bed at night and I swear I hear that front door open. You know, Paul had a way of throwing his keys on the hall stand. And then I'd hear his footsteps coming up the stairs and I'd call out, "Paul, is that you? You're home, son?" And no reply. Instead, I'd turn over and there's Yolande staring at me, telling me I was talking in my sleep. So I do understand. I want you to know whatever happens, I'm there for you, all of you. Okay?
Okay. I'm sorry about Paul, but it's not the same. Kevin will come back. He's alive. I know he is.
I hope you're right.
Is anyone home?
Carly, I know you're in there. Carly, what are we going to do? Move away, eh? Well, you know I'm going to keep coming back till I get me money. So why don't you just open the door and get this over and done with, eh?
Look.
Now listen.
Phil.
We had an agreement, okay? You were going to meet me at the car lot with the money you owed me.
I know, but I ain't got it.
Now there's a surprise.
But I've tried my best, yeah?
I'm giving you marks out of 10 for effort. I just want the money that's owed to me. Now where is it?
What's going on?
Well, he wants the money for the car windows that I smashed.
And the rent that's due on the car lot. And I ain't waiting any longer.
The car lot's Kevin's responsibility, not hers.
So where is he then?
We don't know.
Now, yesterday he's supposed to be in Italy. Today you don't know where he is. What'd you take me for, eh?
Look.
We just need some more time, that's all.
No. I'm fed up with being given a runaround by this family. Now, you've either given the money that's owed to me, or I sell the cars on the car lot and rent it to somebody else.
But you can't do that!
Just watch me.
Oh, Kevin's got an agreement with Peggy.
Well, he ain't here and neither is she. So what's it going to be, eh?
You'll get your money.
Good. Be back in a couple of hours.
Can't stay out on that stool. You know, maybe I should go and look for him. At least now I know where to start.
And do what? We've got to be here for Denise and for each other. Darling, it's what your dad would want.
When you ready?
I'll be right there.
Sorry, darling, let me. You sure you got everything?
Right, what can I get you?
Just an orange juice, please.
That's right, Shirley, I'll get this. They ain't right. You can change them.
I don't want to change them, they're beautiful.
Good. Told you I'll make it up to you, didn't I?
Yeah, well, maybe I can find a way of saying thanks. If you're around this afternoon.
Same place.
Don't worry, I'll get this sorted.
Carly, about what you said this morning, you were wrong.
Dean!
No. I don't blame you for any of this. It's as much my fault as it is anyone's.
So, I just need to know if you can sign cheques for the business while Kevin's away.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry. I'll go down the bank straight away. Phil will get his money.
I knew what he was doing to him, but I still asked her to stay.
Yeah, well, what's done is done. You can't turn the clock back. Neither of us can.
We can remember who we are. You're my sister, Carly. You always were and you always will be.
Still no word from Kevin then?
What do you care?
Don't be like that.
Leave him alone.
Carly. Look, I know you're all worried about Kevin, but he'll be back when he's had his fun.
Like you. So if you'd have stayed out of our lives, maybe you'd be here right now.
He's upset.
Yeah, I can see that.
The police found Kevin's car last night. It was parked on the edge of a cliff.
Oh, hi, how was school?
Same as usual.
Oh, maybe you'll find things a little more interesting soon.
Come on, Charles.
Yeah, young people today, eh? Too cool for school. Hey, put your jacket on.
Well, you can do that after you've told him. Tell me what.
Hey, I'll tell you later. I'm just watching this.
Your grandfather called the council today. He managed to get you enrolled into Walford High School. They think you can start there after the half term.
Oh, hang on a minute, son. I can explain it. I really wish you hadn't done that.
Why didn't Dean tell me?
Like I said, he's upset. I just thought you should know.
And that's the only reason, is it?
All right, maybe I'm looking for some answers here. The police said they can't rule out suicide. See, nothing makes sense anymore. But you know Kevin.
I've been out of his life for years. I cleared off, remember? Maybe he's done the same.
No. There's more to it. Kevin would never do that.
If you're so sure, why are you sitting here talking to me? Look, Denise, people change. They want different things. Look at me. 1 minute I'm vowing till death us depart, and then the next.
Kevin would never run out on his kids.
But they're not his kids, are they? They're mine. And they know that now. All these years been one big lie.
It took you long enough to put it right, though, didn't it? Kevin stood by Dino and Carly. He brought them up as his own.
For their sake? Or for his? Oh, you want all the answers. But the truth is hard to take, isn't it? Look, nobody's perfect. Not even Kevin. We've all made mistakes, gone in too deep over our heads. Look at you. You got 2 kids by 2 different dads, haven't you? Me and you aren't that different after all, are we?
All the difference is, my kids mean the world to me. I've always been there for them and I always will.
Well, aren't they the lucky ones? Must be so good to be so sure of yourself. But let me tell you something, Denise. Life has a funny way of backing you into a corner. Then one day, you go out for a newspaper, pint of milk, then you just keep going. Because it's the only thing that makes sense.
And you're telling me that's what Kevin's done?
I ain't telling you anything. Maybe he has topped himself. Or maybe he's just crawled under a rock feeling sorry for himself. But I've told you, I don't know him anymore. He's your bloke, not mine.
You didn't manage to find him then?
No.
He'll soon come back with his tail between his legs. It's just like you said this morning. He just needs to know who is in control.
And is that me or you? Well, I mean, I was doing all right, wasn't I? I mean, kept his side of the bargain. He stayed all day in school.
Yes, and what? Is that supposed to be a measure of good behaviour?
Well, here's a start.
Yes, and I'm sorry for interfering, but this is still my house.
Your prison, more like.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I just need to double check the contract and then I'll email it through to you. Yeah, don't worry. I know how important it is. Yeah. Bye. Oh, sorry about all this, Ben. Your dad said I could work here today.
Where is he?
Well, he's nipped out, but he'll be back soon for supper. Casserole. I'm just going to put that in the oven and then I'll finish off here and we can have a nice evening together. The 3 of us.
PC Henderson. Or do you know when he'll be back? I need to talk to him about Kevin Wicks.
What are you doing?
just wanted to know what was going on and I didn't want to bother you.
What do you mean? Bother me? Is that why you went to see Patrick this morning? He could have come to me.
How can I? All you ever do is pretend everything's okay when it's not.
Because it will be.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I know Kevin and I know that he would never do anything to hurt us, none of us. Well, he loves us too much.
Just like Dad. When did love ever stop him hurting me? Or you, or Chelsea? You just never learn, do you?
Libby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mum?
You've saved our lives, Wussy.
Sorry, Ben, can you turn that down? I really need to get this finished.
I couldn't so much as look at another.
Can I smell something burning?
Casserole.
Well, what do you think?
Come here.
The casserole's just fine.
Oh, you come back then?
I want to know why you did it.
Now, look.
No, we agreed this morning. I'm not staying in Wolford.
Yeah, I know,
Right,
but...
so why should I go to a new school? Yolande, why don't you ever stand up to her?
Keep your voice down.
No, you didn't even have the guts to tell me yourself, did you? Just sat there and let her do it.
Just listen,
No,
will you?
why should I? You don't care about anything or anyone. As long as you've got a roof over it and a beer in your hand.
Now you cheek,
no,
you little...
I hate you, and I ain't living in this house.
No, what? Hurry up.
What's going on in the house?
I wasn't going to do anything.
I don't believe you. And I don't think your dad will either.
You're not going to tell him, are you?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't. You've already upset him by the way you've been behaving, and I'm sure this would only upset him further, which would be a shame. Because all I want to do is to make your dad happy. Isn't that what you want too, Ben? Well, then I think the best way we can do that is by showing him how well you and I can get along together. And if we do that, then perhaps I can forget what you tried to do here this afternoon.
Sorry, I got a bit tied up. You all right?
Yeah, of course. Ben's just been keeping me company while I've been finishing off my work, haven't you, Ben?
Good lad. Don't panic. Accidents happen.
This was no accident.
Of course he was. He didn't mean to do it.
Didn't I? That nags like everything else in this place. Minging.
You ungrateful little
No,
mouse.
you don't know what I'm saying. Look, I will fix it for you. I will have it as right as rain in no time at all. He's just upset.
Upset? Well, maybe he's not the only one. I've had just as much as I can take. I want you both out of my house. You need to find somewhere else to live.
No, you can't.
Can't I? From now on, you're on your own. Fight your own battles by yourself.
Drink this.
Oh, what? Then everything could be all right then, will it? See, Libby was right. I'll never learn. Oh, how can I put you through so much grief all over again?
It's not your fault.
Oh, isn't it? I should have known this was never going to work. Oh, what was I thinking about? That it was all going to move in here and become the Brady Bunch.
Oh, Mum, please don't cry.
I even told him how much we depended on him when I knew what he was going through with Shirley.
Denise?
She wouldn't have even been here if it hadn't been for me. I gave you her number, and I wish I'd left it in the bin. Well, don't you see? It was me. I pushed him to do this.
No one pushed him to do anything. Kevin's alive, all right. I've got the proof and all.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, darling.
Hello. Had a busy day?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, why don't you go upstairs, take a nice hot bath, I'll bring you up a drink, and then your dinner will be ready.
Sounds perfect.
What was that?
What?
What?
Oh, it's a secret between me and Dad.
Oh, is it now?
I can't tell you, but I know what he's got you for your birthday.
Well, that's okay then, because so do I. But we'll keep that a secret and all right, and I'll act all surprised when I put it on.
Put what on?
The jewellery he's got me.
But he hasn't bought you jewellery. He bought you the bag you liked. I saw it this morning.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Neither did I when the bank wouldn't cough up. So they brought out the manager and he explained. It seems it was a branch near Eastenders. Kevin went in there yesterday, just before they closed, and cleared out the account.
But they couldn't have known it was him.
Oh, it was Kevin, all right. Had his passport with him for ID.
So he's alive.
Denise, did you hear what I said? He's...
I heard. Yeah. So, we should all have a drink to celebrate, right? Here. Hey, what are we waiting for? You can't hand it to him, ain't you? He's played a blinder.
Denise.
Just cleared off, just has it away. Here.
Please.
Well, that's what he's done, isn't he? He's run out on us. Left us all not knowing whether he's alive or dead. Well, you know what? I wish he was dead.